At my dog training class, one of the most common tricks I get requested to teach is a play dead. Now this is for multiple reasons. One, it's super cute. Two, it's a trick people actually know about, so it comes to mind for them. Three, they've seen other people do it. And four, it's actually something that comes in handy a lot. So if you're at the vet and you're getting x-rays, it can be really helpful for your dog to be able to lay still on their side and hold that position while they get an x-ray, preferably if they know it on both sides. So we're gonna teach River how to do a play dead. First thing you need is a dog, or three. In this case, I'll just be using River. And you want a flat-ish surface. This is pretty bumpy, which is fine because he's food motivated enough. Obviously, I recommend starting inside, which is somewhere familiar, somewhere super flat, but we found the flattest place on our property. So we'll start here. Get down on your dog's level and get them in a down. Oh, Betsy's doing it. He's a baby. He doesn't know how to hold his down for that long, which is why we're using him. We want to keep it realistic. Once they're down, you want to see if you can get them to shift one of their hips. So I'm going to lure him. Oh, good boy! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So he did it totally on accident. So I gave him a jackpot. That's several treats in a row to tell him that's exactly what I want. What you're looking for is for them to shift their hips. You might have to try both sides for a while to see which one they prefer. Once you find it, they're going to fall onto one hip. And from there, you want to quickly lure them by the nose over onto their side. Getting it down. We're gonna do shift. Nope. If your dog is struggling, you can see them flailing, starting to stand up, all of that stuff. Put your arm over them, positioned right above, so that it's less likely that they'll stand up and you have a little bit more control. Pull the treat from the nose diagonally towards the shoulder, and then hold once they're in position, once they're down on their side, lure their head down towards the ground, so you should be treating with your hand almost touching the ground. Keep repeating this until the dog is very familiar with what you want. Once you notice them immediately moving into that position, once you move your hand in that direction, that's when you want to focus on making things longer and capturing it while their body is still. So from here, with a dog that's familiar with it, they're going to move a little bit. We might need to do something with him. Once your dog is consistently moving to that position, when you do that, that's when you want to focus more on form. So right here, if Betsy tries to grab my arm, I'm not going to reward because I ideally don't want it. And I'm going to wait for a moment of stillness. Yes, good girl, to reward. Yes. Now you want to start to increase time that they're holding that position. So get them on their side, pull your hand away. No ma'am, no ma'am. Yes. And reward for a still position. Yes, good girl. And then you can just increase time from there. If you want to teach it on the opposite side, it's just the exact same thing. They might have more resistance to laying on their other side. Dogs do have side preferences, but just stick with it, go at their pace, and eventually you'll have a successful play dead on each side. You can even come up with fun names. I have a coworker who calls it halibut and flounder because they have a dog that lays very flat on their side and it looks similar to a fish. So enjoy naming it and have fun training your dog.